we have a package for this video. So in this video, I'd like to shout out the sponsor of this video that sent me this awesome package. We don't actually have a sponsor because you're not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe right now so I get sent free stuff. I'm joking anyway. Today we're gonna be unboxing something really cool. It's gonna help me make my beats better, and I recommend that you get one as well if you could. This looks absolutely sick. Yo, this is so sick. Let's get opening it even more. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. Am I struggling? Yes. So as you can see, I ordered myself a guitar. It's pretty nice. It feels very light, feels very nicely finished. Definitely needs tuning, honestly. I downloaded an app on my phone, and without it, I could not tune this guitar. So if you ever need to tune a guitar and you have no idea how to tune a guitar like me, download an app and you can tune your guitar. Hopefully that's in tune, my app didn't mess me up. If any guitar experts are watching, 10 out of 10, super happy, super affordable, definitely would recommend. And this video is not sponsored by Gear for Music, I wish. So I was thinking, why don't we cook up a beat using only stock plugins on FL Studio? Because a lot of people can relate to that, and maybe I can drop some gems, and a lot of people might learn from this. So let's just give it a go and cook up with stock plugins only. So I'm thinking that we do a typical standard drill beat, something like M1 piano type vibes, but I'm gonna try spice up as much as I can. I am limited to only FL Studio stock plugins, but let's give it the best shot we can. What I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to pull up FL keys and I'm going to just try and make a simple melody. If you guys don't know music theory, I suggest you do this. What you want to do is you want to go create a, this is just a sampler channel. Go into it, into your piano roll, click this little thing up here, go into a minor natural, and then drop it onto a key, and then you will have a scale. So let's do this one in, let's do E minor. So Control C, Control B to copy that over, put that on E, select it, Control C, Control B, boom, look at us go. We've got a scale right there. Standard E minor chord. Let me explain what I've done so far. So for each one, I've just done basic chords. So here I've got an E, just a standard E chord. So what you do is you do E, skip a note in the scale, and then do the next one, and then you skip a note and then do the next one. As simple as, and then for F we've done the same. That sounded cold. Now what I'm going to do is going to throw some halftime on the master so that I know how it sounds. That sounded cold. Right, let's do a melody on top now. A good tip, if you don't know like what note to start your melody on, so I have a rough idea in my head of what I want to do, but a really good tip is what you do is every middle note of your chord is what you can start on. So I'm hearing like a dun, dun, dun. That's not sounding right, but you're getting the hang of it, right? There it is. Dun. You see, it's all about thinking of an idea and then translating it into your DAW. Tips I can give is, if you hear like a dun, dun, like I heard there, try it with the middle note and then, you know, dun, dun, dun. You get what I'm saying, right? And then we go da, da, like a higher version. Let's try to bring it down. We'll go like this. That sounds cold. Also, another tip, if it doesn't sound good with the middle note, for example here, I didn't use the middle note. As you see, I'm using the C. What you can do is use the top. So for this one, I could have used a B. here, so it could have gone like this. That sounds cold, to be fair, but I prefer it on this one. For the middle one, for the third bar, I want to switch it up. I want to make it go up. So the first half of the melody is going down, but now we're going to make it go up. Now let's add some variations. I'm going to change the 8th bar. That's sounding cold. So we have our piano and our melody ready. So now I'm going to try change some of the sounds out and try find some new ones. Right, so this is becoming a lot harder than I thought it'd be. At the moment, I've literally just added one sound, and it's this. I found this preset in Harmor, which is an FL Studio stock plugin, and it gives that nice ambience, and I think we'll have this in for the verses. But I think the key to this beat is literally going to be switching it up with the piano. So for example, in the intro, I'm thinking we have some broken chords or reversed, or we chop it up somehow, because finding sounds that are going to sound good in drill is going to be extremely hard. Like you saw, I spent so much time just trying to search for presets. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to send these to the mixer. I'm going to send these two to the mixer. Control L whilst they're highlighted, they'll send them to the mixer. I'm gonna just EQ these and make sure they sound all nice and crisp. We're gonna do the drums for the hook with these two sounds, and then I'm gonna go and do the intro and the verses by switching up the sounds we currently have, because finding new sounds is gonna be too hard. Right, so all I've done is I've EQ'd the piano, I've added halftime onto the actual piano, not onto the master, because when we do the drums, we don't want the drums to be half-timed. And same for the little pad thing. I added a stereo shaper so it feels wider, because I want it to be that kind of ambient kind of pad. I don't want it to take over the piano. So this isn't really cheating, because I'm doing stock plugins only, so I can use drum kits. So I'm going to use drum kits because using FL drum kits probably won't be the best idea. So I'm going to use X10's perks, shout out X10, proper cold producer, navy perk goes so cold. I like to always do my hi-hat pattern first, because it's kind of the bounce for drill. Hi-hats are always the thing that gets your head going, so let me do the hi-hats first. I'm going to swap it for the flick, because I want it to be more like short. That's exactly what I was going for. What I like to do is only do 2 bars of hi-hats, and then what I do is I'll switch it up. So I'll show you right now. So right now we have this. I'm going to sort out all the velocities and everything now, and then when I copy and paste it, it's all going to be the same. Obviously you want it to be different, but you don't want to be so different that like the bounce isn't there. That's what I like to do anyway. I might be just completely chatting, but this is what I do. Also I like to change the panning. So Control A to select it, and I like to do this. So now it like moves between your headphones and it isn't all straight dead center. It's always good to have variation. As you can see from my panning, I like to have stuff that's, if it's going one way, it goes the other way. So it kind of like, they reflect each other, because if it's all in that side, it gets boring. So if one goes that side, I always want one to go that side, so it's symmetrical. And now as you can see, perfect little hi-hat bounce. Let's just use another X10 sound. Monster snare sounds hard. Shout out X10. I like to add this on the 4th bar. Time for probably my favourite part, which is the 808. The 808 in drill is always hard. You gotta get this slides perfectly. I'm gonna use my favourite 808. I love the Source 808. It's just so cold. What you want to do is when you do your 808, go into the like sample thing into FL and add a little bit of attack. So when your kick hits, there's room for the kick and the 808 doesn't get in the way. When I do my 808s, I like to firstly plan out how the structure of the 808 is going to go, because some drill beats, the 808s are quite the main focus of the track. When I make my beats personally, a lot of people like to make it very fancy, have the 17 effect and that. It's almost like you're competing with other producers to which beat sounds better to a producer, but realistically, the goal is you want an artist on it. So I like to leave my 808s really just perfect, so that there's enough room for the artist and there's that bounce. So I like to set it up like this. I'm a really big fan of having these style of things. It just sounds so cold. But yeah, let's do the actual slides now. I think what I might do for this beat, I don't know yet, but if we leave if we only do a slide on the 4th one, I don't want too many slides. Too many slides is not good. Not enough slides is not good. Quick shortcut that not many people know about, but if you hit S on your keyboard, you get the slide note on FL. So instead of doing this, where you just go and do that, just to save you a split second, just press S. And then we do something higher here. I'm kind of liking that. I can hear like a duh, 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 duh. There it is. If you want a nice sounding slide, a good tip is place notes together like this. When there's 2 notes together in the scale, it sounds good when they slide. You know what I'm trying to say? Mix up the 808 on the last one for variation. This one could go down maybe. That sounds kind of cold. You know, when all the drums are done, you kind of, you know, start vibing out to the beat, and then you might hear like, oh, the 808 should go like this. So, you know, this end part I like, but when I add drums on that, I might change it. So let's just go straight add some kicks. Let's use the earthquake kick.